Yale East River, Emmanuel Victor, who's going to be debating Yale East River Titus Fain in today's practice debate. Today we are practicing on the national topic, which is resolved. Cochlear implants are an ethical solution to hearing loss. I think this is a really great topic, especially for the national stage, since really health issues haven't been covered so much. So we'll go ahead and get started on the debate right now. Let me go ahead and put the timer. Alright, cool. Starting now. I affirm the result that states cochlear implants are an ethical solution to hearing loss. My value for this debate is equality. To make a world more objectively equal, we must use the principles of utilitarianism to guide our decision making. Thus, the way we evaluate the debate is who wins is the one that proves the most people are in the most beneficial state. Thus, our sole contention is societal integration. In a world of ever-increasing divisions, hearing has become one such barrier to unity. The creation of a completely different deaf culture is a result of seeking of differences. The creation of the deaf culture, however, is contradictory from its true intentions. While it was created to foster a sense of unity and solidarity among the deaf people, it separated them from the rest of the world, separating them from global political inclusion. Kasparov explains in 2017 that this political isolation makes any form of social change completely inept and puts people in a stage of social death. We've seen this with other groups such as African Americans and people of different sexual orientations. Therefore, it is imperative to reintegrate deaf individuals into society writ large to allow them to make change within the state. Now, my opponent's going to come up here and talk about why why it's a bad idea to socially integrate the deaf culture. However, we'd agree that we'd say that societal integration comes first in any means necessary. We need to allow people to integrate them into the state to create meaningful change, which is a key reason to affirm the resolution on face. Titus Fain, I'm from Yale East River, and I'll be the negation of this debate with Yale East River Emmanuel Victor. Time starting now. I negate that resolve that states that cochlear implants are an ethical solution to hearing loss. Emmanuel Levinas explains through phenomenology that one cannot experience the suffering of another because of the inherent differences between individuals. Thus, the standard is preventing the totalization of the other. We win the debate if we prove that it is not our right to make decisions for another group of individuals. Thus, our first contention is politics. The deaf community is a coalition of deaf individuals that support each other through the creation of a subculture, also known as deaf culture. It is from this practice of understanding that deaf individuals create strength from their disability. However, a cochlear implant is problematic for the creation of a cultural identity and destroys personal agency. Thus, ultimately, the cochlear implant makes the deaf community a fallen state, making them irreparably able to make social change. But contention 2 is failure. According to Burke of Verywell Health Institute, cochlear implants have a 10% failure rate. This means that thousands of dollars invested into the implant will be all for waste. In addition, they will be ostracized by the deaf community, leaving individuals out of any society at all. Therefore, it is imperative to negate and protect these individuals from a potential of an implant failure. Now, let's go to my opponent's case. They make a claim that if we prove that we benefit the greatest amount of people, we win the debate. However, Levinas hijacks this case. We tell you that it is not our right to make any decisions for anybody else at all, which means that as long as we're winning Levinas, we are winning the debate. And since they haven't refuted Levinas at all, we are winning the debate right here. But we also tell you that the deaf community is essential to creating social change, which means if we are not ethically allowed to make make decisions for other people, then we have no reason to keep people out of the society that they belong in and create meaningful change there. By destroying the very essence of the deaf culture, you destroy the only way that people are allowed to make decisions, which means that you negate on face right there. Thus, vote negative. This is Emmanuel again. Thank you so much for watching our video. It means a lot to us that you pay attention to Yale East River's debate team. But if we were just going to say that this debate was for us and for nationals, we would be lying. This debate is for a young girl named Sam, 6 months old, who's having to decide whether she wants to have a cochlear implant or not. Given that this is the national topic and somebody is going through something like this, we believe that it's important not just to say what the doctors say or to say what the deaf culture says, but to view both opinions. We would argue that if the doctor said that it was a good idea to get a cochlear implant, then it's a good idea, but you also need to take into consideration the fact that the deaf culture is existent and believes in certain virtues, such that deafness is not a disability, but rather a strength. We think that debate is a very important forum to express these ideas because it allows for people to get both sides of the opinion. So, for Sam, who is struggling to make this decision, we would say only one thing from our debate team. Please think through both options, think through both sides of the debate, think through both perspectives, both lenses, before you make that crucial decision. So, signing off from Yale East River, this is Emmanuel Victor. Hope everyone who's debating on this nationals topic has a great time and learns to accept the hidden philosophical and ethical considerations in this topic, as it's something that can be deeply divisive and deeply unifying. Thank you.